Okay, we're finally over the TGAs, so let's do a quick review of the awards. I will skip the winners since, as I said in my previous video, God of War and Elden Ring swept the awards, but we definitely got some good reviews, better than the last years at least. I won't go over every single thing since then this video would get super long, so we'll focus on what I liked and what I think is important. Let's get to it. The pre-show started with the review of Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells, and I welcome Castlevania anything I can get these days. Vampire Survivors announced the mobile release, which I thought it was on already. Also, I like the dig at Blizzard. Returnal finally announced the PC port. We knew it was coming due to the Nvidia leaks, but it was nice to finally have confirmation for early 2023. One of the biggest surprises from the pre-show was Hellboy, Web of Word, which did a great job of translating the comic style. My only criticism is that the running and fighting felt floaty, but since it was just announced, it has time to correct that. People that like horror games got a surprise with Post-Trauma. I'm not into horror games, but I'm happy that horror fans got something. Street Fighter VI closed the pre-show revealing 4 characters, DJ, Manon, Marissa, and JP, as well as showing a bunch of mini-games and single-player content. The review unfortunately leaked a few hours earlier, as well as the release date of June 2nd, but a good trailer nonetheless. The main show started with the wrong foot in my opinion. Geoff really wants video games to be taken seriously by Hollywood, and because of that he keeps bringing people that clearly do not play games or even care about them. Now the games of this year were definitely better. Opening with Hades 2 was a great call. And much like the first game, Supergiant is releasing it on early access in order to work with players and polish the game until it releases. Judas is Ken Levine's new game, and the trailer just revealed that it is very close to Bioshock in mechanics. It wouldn't bother me much normally, but all the development issues this game had over these past few years make me very skeptical. Platinum surprised everyone by revealing Bayonetta Origins, Ceres and the Lost Demon, a top-down action-adventure prequel game showing Ceres' childhood. It has a unique art style and launches soon, March 17, 2023. Suicide Squad had a quick trailer to honor Kevin Conroy, which is appreciated, and confirmed that Conroy recorded his lines in the game before passing, so it will be graced with one last performance from the best Batman. Suicide Squad also revealed its release date, May 26. As it was rumored and later leaked, Jedi Survivor had a gameplay review at TGA and didn't disappoint me. I will make a trailer break of it, so I won't talk anymore here. It releases March 17. Another good surprise was Earthblade, the new game from Isoc, the Celeste developers. It's a pixel game just like Celeste, but unlike its predecessor, which focused on platforming, this game also features combat. And while the trailer doesn't make it clear, it does seem to hint at a non-linear map, like a Metroidvania. But the 2024 release year is too far away. Better forget this game for now. Forspoken announced the PS5 demo would be available right after the show, which is nice for people that are interested on it. All the mobility is great, but I'm still waiting for them to actually provide me a reason to play it. It was followed by the biggest surprise of the night in my opinion, Death Stranding 2, which no one thought was coming since Kojima had apparently moved on for his next game. Personally, I wasn't much into the first one, but I can appreciate it. Tekken 8 had confirmed presence on TGA, but I thought its showing wasn't very good, at least for someone like me that has been away from the series for a while. It was supposed to be a gameplay and story trailer, but the overuse of quick cuts undermined gameplay, so the story bits ended up shining more. Diablo 4 announced the release date of June 6th, but the low point in Blizzard and all the leaks that this game has had this past year destroyed a lot of interest people had in it. It's amazing how can such an important franchise just become background noise among other announcements. The Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC announced its release date. It's 19th of April. Let's hope that nothing big gets released close to the date again. Remnant 2 is one of the highlights for me. The first one had some issues here and there, but it had a solid foundation, so I'm looking forward to see how Gunfire is improving on it. Space Marine 2 had a quick trailer with a few gameplay clips just to remind us that it is still coming. Warhammer fans have been eating good. Crash Bandicoot announced a new game, a multiplayer 4v4 instead of a platformer. The trailer was confusing and didn't show very well what the game was about. I had to look into the official site to understand it. I did like the Crash costume guy coming into the stage. The Crash loser joke grew on me over the years.
Booyah! Game Awards! I'm literally crashing the show!
Cyberpunk 2077 announced their new DLC Phantom Liberty, this time featuring Idris Elba. I skipped Cyberpunk after that awful release. Now I don't feel attracted to this game at all, and this expansion announcement didn't change anything for me. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon was finally announced. This game had been rumored for more than a year now. Though if the rumors are true, this game is essentially a Dark Souls game with an Armored Core skin. EA did take the TGA opportunity to show Wild Hearts, mostly revealing more monsters. I don't think it moved the needle much for Wild Hearts though. Finally, to close the show, Yoshi P came out to showcase Final Fantasy XVI. The new trailer was good, but I think previous trailers were better. This one focused more on Ifrit and showed a little more of the power summons give you during regular combat. I think people that were interested in FF16 before are still interested in it right now, and people that weren't still aren't. Still, it was the best show ender possible and it releases on June 22. I made my speculation video 2 weeks ago because as we get closer to TGA, leaks start to pop out everywhere. Initially, I thought it would be the same as previous years when leaks regarding Jedi Survivor and Final Fantasy XVI came out, but for the most part nothing like that happened. Until the last 24 hours before the show, where everything that didn't leak in the 2 weeks prior leaked it all in the span of a few hours. But even despite that, I have to say this TGA was the best one of the past few years. It was shorter and didn't have as much as mobile or irrelevant games as previous years. TGA needs to restrain the duration to under 2.5 hours, counting with the pre-show. This was my recap and review for the Game Awards. If you liked or disliked, leave a comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Matan, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.